Hi, I'm Steven Ziato, and here's my procedural level generation project. So what we can see here is the layout of the level that's generated with this algorithm. And on the right, I have a game manager that has lots of different properties that you can tweak to make the level look any particular way. So you can press the space bar to go ahead and generate a new level. It's worth noting that these levels generate pretty much instantaneously with these smaller scenes. And for much larger levels, sometimes it'll take maybe about up to a half a second for the most extreme of cases. So there are plenty of different parameters that you can modify here. One notable one here is the turn chance. So this turn chance right now is set at 3%, and that determines how likely it is for these corridors to be windy as opposed to just straight. There's also some options about how many rooms you'd like, so right now it's set to be anywhere between 5 to 9. We can set this to, say, 10 to 20, and generate a new level, and we'll see that we have a much larger level that the player would be able to explore here. There are also options down here about branching. So the branch chance right now it's set to 60%. The way that works is it says for any of these rooms on the main path of the level, there's a 60% chance that a branch will grow out from that room. I've noted that for more non-linear levels, it's good to set the branch chance to be 100%, but make the branches small, say 1 to 2 rooms. That way there's lots of divergence and lots of different points that the player would be able to explore. If you want a more linear level, you can make no branches at all and have a more straight series of rooms that the player could go through. And there's really just lots of different ways that you can set up these parameters to give different results. So some of these levels, no matter what type of procedural generation algorithm you use, there are going to be some corner cases that don't look the best. So one way to get around that would be, instead of just generating one level and immediately showing it to the player, you can generate, say, 10 of them, and pick the best one using some algorithm to determine which one you want to show to the player. So for instance, let's say this one has too many corridors here. Maybe you can, in your algorithm, determine if there are too many unnecessary corridors in the level, then you can give it a lower score. And then some other level that does not have too many corridors, say like this one, would score higher and be more likely to be shown to the player. Your algorithm can even go ahead and go as far as to tweak the parameters to determine which levels tend to be better. But that is what I have for this algorithm. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. I found that the best settings are about 5 to 9 rooms with a lot of branching, and it leads to these pretty simplistic levels that would be pretty fun and pretty quick for the player to explore through. Thanks a lot.